Welcome back, everyone. This is a continuation of our wiring instructions for the wearable Droid. I'm Dr. Montgomery, computer science professor, and I'm excited to talk to you about adding a buzzer to your Droid. So to this point, if you're following along step by step and watching these videos in order, we've put a button in. We have the servo wired up. We have power to the robot. We've got the 9-volt battery connected. We're moving right along. So it'd be nice to have sound, and to generate sound in this little project, we are using a buzzer. The buzzer comes with kits, or you could buy them online, but this is a little buzzer we're going to wire up. It's got a positive, so I can get there, and negative. So we are going to hook up a black wire, which is going to be our negative, and then we're going to hook up just any other wire as our positive. Like I said before, the collars do not matter as long as you know that the negative is going to go to our little wire net up here, our common ground, which we have 3 wires in now. So we're going to put another wire in there, and then this positive wire will hook into the Arduino. And I think in the guide, let me check where I have that at. In the guide at the very bottom, I have that going into D10. So the 3rd pin up from the bottom is where that goes. And the guide also shows a detail of where all this are going to as well. So for the one side, I can just plug in and be ready to rock and roll. The thing I like to do, though, is I'm going to plug in both of these guys ahead of time, because they'll just kind of plug right in. I'm using just the connectors there, just on both sides there, not the one with the holes, not with the pins. And the ground goes over here, so it just kind of looks like that. Now, when I put this in here, I'm going to glue both sides of this and try to catch the sides here so they stay, but don't put glue all the way down here in the middle, because that'll get down into the buzzer itself and the buzzer may not work. So I'll kind of show you as I'm doing it here in a second what that's going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and strip back the ground cable, because I want that to be a little shorter. This is a time it would be nice to have a little bit shorter wires. I know I bought shorter wires for a lot of my schools that are doing this project. If you're not doing this as part of the Ohio Code Scholar Initiative, then in any kind of jumper wire is going to be fine. It's going to be a little bit longer than it needs to be, and it just kind of curls up a little bit like that. So I'm going to strip back this here, exposed wire, just like that. And that's all I really need. And then I'm going to put this buzzer in that little hole. So it's going to go down right here, just like so. I'm just going to kind of slide in there. It's walking away from me here. Jiminy Christmas. There, just like that. So just like so. So I'm kind of get my hands there so I can kind of show you what I've done. It just slides in there. You can see the opening right there, so it just slides just like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the side. I'll try to get a little close to show you so you can see what I'm doing. Apologize there. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there to kind of hold that in place, just a tad. And I'm also going to put some glue right there at the base to kind of hold it where it needs to be. I'm going to do the same on the other side, just a little bit of glue on one side. Oh, stay there, you. Push down just a hair there. So I'll put a little bit of glue on the side there, just a little bit to hold the pin. And then I'll put some right here to hold that. I don't have the other button in. It would probably be better to put that other button in. But I did one button here. So I'm just going to kind of hold that for a second to make sure that dries. And then this wire here will plug into, I think that's right below the button. So I'm going to put it there at D10, I think is what I said. So this is D10 is right there. That's D10. I'll take my pin and push that pin there. All right, perfect, that's in there. Like I said, this is a little long. You may want to splice that to make that shorter, because I can just wrap that in the robot. That's not that big a deal. But cable management up to you. All right, looks like that's glued in. And then you'll take the ground wire. Move that up here, and that'll go into the common ground. So that goes into the wire nut. So I'll disconnect all of the wires here. So I got all those guys there. And now I'm going to add a new wire into this guy. Or gal, whatever. Whatever your robot is. Okay, so I added that in. I'm just going to add the wire nut back. Twist it in there. Boom. So, good to go. Now I have the buzzer now fully installed. You can kind of see it there underneath. And that's all we have to do to get the buzzer wired up. Yay! Go you. That concludes the buzzer. I will probably cover an LED light here soon and work on some other modules as well. So I hope you got some understanding of the buzzer. We'll do coding at another time, but that's all we have to do to wire that up. Good job.